What's up? This is Shayne Kobayne. I'm checking in with Tampa at Industry's Most Wanted, certified hustler.
Certified hustler. The streets made me. Grade A for my customers. My heaters all safety. Strong on muscle, yeah. See the reaper lurking shaded.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Hey! And we got Shayne Kobayne in the building. Give me some love.
What's happening? What's happening?
Boom.
Nice
It's a
intro.
pleasure to have you here. Appreciate that.
I like that.
We bringing all the positive energy, positive vibes.
Always.
All that. Shout out to Dub G.
Dub G, Big House.
Big House, DJ Big House. That's been my bro for many years. Just want to give him a quick thank you because he was the one that made that connection between us.
That is great.
I'm excited to be working with you. But right now is your time. Break it down for us. Everything that Shayne Kobayne has going on. I know you're a father, a husband. Talk to us about all that.
All right. First and foremost, I am a father and a husband. Big advocate on family. Just trying to do the right thing, raise my children right. Show strength and knowledge all at the same time. Things a parent is supposed to do. When I'm not doing that, I work in the oil field in the Gulf of Mexico. When I'm off and then when I'm home, I'm writing and recording. Right now, Certified Hustlers out.
Yeah.
On all major platforms, and the mixtape Shadows to Light will be dropping in a couple weeks, and I have about eight mixtapes ready to go.
Man, so that means you really are a certified hustler.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's clear that up. He is a certified hustler, you guys.
And I got two or three songs left to record, and Mind and Heartbeats mixtape is gonna be done.
Man, that is amazing. Like, let me just ask you this. You're a husband.
Yes, ma'am.
You're a father.
Yes, ma'am.
You work.
Yes, ma'am.
And you do this music business.
All at the same time.
How do you have work-life balance?
You just got to patience.
Yeah.
Patience.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. Patience and good work ethic, hard work, and you want to be an example to the kids. I do.
Absolutely.
I want to. You can chase your dreams. You can make it. Nothing's impossible.
Facts.
So I want to work hard for them, be a good role model for them, and keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. So they're my inspiration, and we're chasing dreams, man.
Staying focused.
That's it. Yes.
Just staying focused, and it sounds like that's absolutely something that you're focused on being focused.
Yes, ma'am.
And you stay consistent at being consistent.
Yes, ma'am.
I catch that vibe from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's take it back. Where did you grow up?
All right. So I was actually born in Laurel, Mississippi.
Okay.
And my dad, he was in the oil field too. So we moved to Texas. San Antonio is where I spent most of my childhood. And then we moved back to Mississippi when I was 17.
Okay.
Big culture shock.
I think as a child, we don't typically always want to move. I know that, going into my 5th grade year, we moved and I had to start a new school. And I was like traumatized because I'm like, kindergarten through 4th grade, I had all the same friends. You got to go somewhere new. But I think as we get older, we kind of appreciate it because it allows us to see different cultures.
That's right.
Everywhere you go, it's a little different.
That's right.
So as kids, we don't like it, but as adults, we appreciate
That's
it.
it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When did music start coming into play as like an interest for you for creating music?
I say about 14. 15.
Okay.
I started just messing around, writing here and there. And
Yeah.
I'd say when I was 21, 22, I actually started recording. I moved up to Jackson.
Yeah.
I got with this little group and doing shows, recording, and all that stuff.
Absolutely. That's dope. Who were some of your musical influences? I always got to know this.
Oh, man. Okay, let me see. Where do I start? Jeezy.
Yep.
Jeezy, T.I.
Yeah.
T.I. That's my guy.
Yeah.
I like T.I.
Most definitely.
I like Ludacris.
Oh, yeah.
Ludacris is
Luda.
good. Yeah. And let me see here. A lot more, the older ones like Nas and all them.
Of course.
And all them, I mean, for sure. But right now, today,
Yeah.
I'm bumping Dirt.
Okay. You know what? Big kudos to Dirk, because one thing that I love about him is that even though he's got a big name in the business, he's working with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You have to do that in order to, and this is just my humble opinion, in order to stay relevant,
Right.
you've got to, as an artist, you got to branch out and do features with other artists, artists on the rise, you know, big artists, and Dirk does that.
Right.
He always produces quality music.
Yes, yeah, it's good, man. Yeah.
Come on, Dirk, we need that feature. We claiming it.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That is so dope. So at about how long have you really been taking it seriously as far as like, you know, getting your music business together and getting out here and doing stuff like this?
Okay, so let's say in 2012, I really, you know, I had a couple videos and everything, but it seems like every time I get to a certain point, it was like there was something deterring me, stopping me, and it was just always something in the way then.
Yes.
And so, you know, I say, so in 14 or 15, I kind of took a little hiatus or whatever.
Yeah.
And in that time, you know, Heartbeats went multi-platinum. So, you know, he was kind of the ones that taught me back into coming back, him and my buddy, John Wayne. He's got some good music too.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, that's kind of the basic of that, man.
Yeah. I mean, this music business requires a lot of your time. That's why I asked you early on about your work-life balance, because it comes to a point when you get really busy with this music, you might have to make this your full time.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Is that something you would be interested in?
I mean, if it's paying more than what I'm working right now, yes, ma'am.
I know that's right. If the stars align.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. And I understand you still have small kids, so it's like you got to think about that first.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Totally understand. Like, I didn't branch out and doing this full time until my son graduated and left for the military, because at that point it was just me.
Right.
You know, when you have kids and a family and a wife and stuff to take care of, you got to make sure at home's good.
Yes.
Totally understand.
Yes, ma'am.
But that's beautiful that you're still able to take the time to really like dive into this music and do the things you want. I know you mentioned earlier that you do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Yes, ma'am.
In the work that you do.
Yes, ma'am. And you know, sometimes, like say, sometimes it's 14/7. Sometimes I'll stay out there 6 weeks. You know, just to help out.
Yeah.
That, you know, sometimes it calls for it. Trouble jobs, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, that takes a lot of discipline.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow, like I'm very, very impressed. Not to say that I wouldn't expect that you couldn't do that, but I'm like, a lot of people, you have to be built for that.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
I would imagine so. Being gone away from your family and everything, you know, for that amount of time.
Yeah, it's a mental thing, definitely.
Yeah.
And, but they all do great in helping me get through my days easy.
Yeah, that is amazing. That is awesome. So with that being said, you know, taking it back to when you first started putting music out, what was the first either single or project that you released?
Video, Kick the Door In.
Okay.
Kick the Door In. And it was released, and this video is up on YouTube, but it's under 601 Shayne.
Okay.
And I think it had like 20-something thousand views, did pretty good.
Nice.
And then it was Blast Off, produced by Heartbeats.
Yeah.
And that's about, what, I don't know, that's 25, 26,000, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
that's big.
Yeah. And, you know, did pretty good. And I actually got on, what was it, Coast to Coast?
Yeah.
They started inviting me to go, you know, Texas, Florida, all the way up to D.C. and everywhere in between. And, you know, like I said, I was on the cusp, man. It's just always something that always got me. Maybe I got myself, honestly.
Right.
But, you know, not this time.
I'm a believer that God intervenes for a reason sometimes.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, and we can't question that. Sometimes it gets a little frustrating because, like you say, you're right on the cusp. You think to break through to that next level, and then something happens, and you got to pull back a little bit. I always try to find the positive in everything, and I'm like, God intervened for a reason.
I say that all the time. Stay positive, and always remember it could be worse. It can always be worse.
Listen, we have a roof over our head. We have a vehicle to drive. Yes. We got food to eat. There's people who can't even get. I was quick side story just on that. I was watching a video, an interview. I love watching other podcasts and stuff, and they had an artist on there who was shot 6 times. Okay. Came back. Now he's paralyzed. And like he's going through rehab trying to learn how to like walk again and stuff. And I'm like, gosh, this guy can't even walk. I complain about my hip hurting, but I can still walk. We got to stop complaining about stuff because we are blessed every day.
You're right. I tell my children that. I tell my wife that every day. You know, people at work or whatever, man, if anybody comes out with negative energy or complaining about this, I got to set them straight.
Absolutely.
You know, I coach my children too.
Yeah.
You know, actually a dad is like being a coach.
Absolutely it is.
A motivator.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I like to think I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
So I do a good job of keeping everybody positive. Try to, you know, because when you've seen enough stuff in life, man, you know, everything can be positive from there because it can get worse.
That's right. We have to be grateful for everything we have.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, and that's why I say I try to find the positive because I'm a believer in what we focus on is what comes to fruition. So if we're always focusing on the negative crap out there,
Man,
yeah, exactly.
Yes, indeed.
You know, but if you focus on the positive stuff, God's going to bless you because he sees, okay, you're on the right path.
Get out what you put in. Put out.
It's called karma.
That's it. You do bad, you get it back. You
Absolutely.
do good, you get it back.
It will come back. Trust me. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be
somehow, some way.
Somehow, some way, it's coming back on you. So you have to be mindful of the stuff that you do and how you treat people.
Right. Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, you never know. You never know who you might work for somebody, or you might, you know, somebody on your way up, you know, when you make it up there, you know, you might fall and been rude to this cat. You might need a little help, and he's like,
Period. That is
everybody right, man.
Absolutely, because trust me, they remember that.
Oh, yeah.
They remember how you treated them.
That's right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You know, outside of family, you know, you got a beautiful wife and you've got kids. Outside of that, what's keeping you so positive and motivated?
Life, you know, I mean, just, you know, everything's good.
Yeah.
You know, everything's good. And you know, there was a point in time where it wasn't so good.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of stuff happened, but we made it back.
Yeah.
Bounced back, and I came back stronger. So my soul's stronger. I'm stronger.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, once you get that and you feel that, and you know, I think my ego's gone just about. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nothing but positive, man. You know, you get rid of that, you win the game.
Absolutely.
That's real. You get rid of that, you win the game.
I couldn't agree more. And this is no shade to the fellas, but a lot more men have egos, and I understand because men are masculine.
But ego can be that fear creeping in your head, right? Ego can be telling you not to do this. Oh, don't do that. Oh man, you're gonna get hurt. Oh man, this ain't gonna work. You know, and that people don't understand. That's not real.
That's
Fear
right.
Is not real.
It's not.
It's meant to trick us, to deter us.
What's that shirt say?
Faith over fear, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tampa, tight like double knots already.
Yeah.
All right,
You
so
like my bro.
That's it.
We family.
Man. That's it.
I knew I wore this shirt for a reason today.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, that fear is the trick made to deter us from our true potential, our highest potential, from achieving that.
Absolutely.
You know? You scared, you ain't gonna achieve shit.
I agree, man. Like if we walk around in fear all the time, like things are never going to be good for us.
That's right.
I get people who always like, because, you know, me being a female, I love to hike.
Right.
And I love getting out there, you know, on the trails and a lot of times by myself. And people are like, oh, you shouldn't be out there alone. I said, I don't walk around in fear, bro. Like, but yeah, like I was saying, you know, I have people who tell me, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. And I'm like, and I do move with my head on a swivel because I am a woman and I'm not invincible. So I am mindful, but I'm like, I can't walk around in fear all the time because my life would be miserable if I did.
Yes, exactly right.
You know, so we have to find a positive in every situation. Over the years of you releasing music, what's been your personal favorite song out of your collection?
Ooh, that's tough.
There's probably a lot.
Yeah, it is. But I'm really liking, man, shout out to Big Boy. Shout out to Big Boy Fresh, man. That dude's a genius.
Yeah.
He's with Heroes music group.
Okay.
And he's basically produced everything of mine, you know, of all the stuff I've done.
Yeah.
And the stuff that me and Heartbeats are doing, whew, man.
It's legendary.
Let me see. Okay, Shadows to Light, right? Shadows to Light's going to be the name of the mixtape, right?
Got you.
Mixtape coming out. And that song, actually, it kind of, you know, it tells a story of a time in my life where, you know, it's a story of tragedy to triumph, right? You know, you have it, lose it all, and then you make it back, right? So Shadows to Light. That's what that's about. I really like that song because it has a lot of meaning, man.
Yeah.
A lot of meaning.
It's heartfelt, it sounds like.
Right. Yes, ma'am. And but as far as you know, just vibing and stuff like that, getting hype and stuff like that, I like this introduction, and then I like Destiny. I just did. And me and Heartbeats, we just did this one. I like Watch the Signs and The Southern Way. You got to hear some of this stuff.
I got to hear some of this stuff.
I'll leave, yeah.
I definitely would. You know, I think it's amazing that you don't allow, like, you have a lot going on, but you're not allowing anything to get in the way of also pursuing what your real passion is, and that's this music.
Right, that's it. Yes, ma'am.
So do you have a setup at the house where you record, or do you go to the studio?
No, I go to the studio. I cut it. Oh, yeah, shout out to Cuddy Experience, my boy Kataz. I record at his studio if I'm not recording at Heartbeats. Now, I mainly recorded everything with Kataz.
Yeah.
The Cuddy Experience. That's you know, great dude, man, great guy. And, you know, now Heartbeats, I'm back over there. And, you know, so a little bit of both, but I don't have it set up at home, right? I'll just write wherever and just go in, you know. Get
in there and do your thing. So that was going to be my next question, your creative process. So you write all of your music before you go to the studio?
Right. Oh, yeah. Memorized. Everything's down to a T when I get there.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, it's like lately. So I wasn't going to get back into it, right?
Yeah.
You know, because I was more focused on family and, you know.
Of course. Understood.
You know, and then it was like everywhere I went, hey, man, when you coming out with something? When you coming out? And then Heartbeats messaged me one time, hey, man, what's up, man? When you get in the studio?
Yeah.
And then my boy John Wayne was like, man, just get on one song. So, you know, and enough of that. And that happened like, I mean, people, I don't know, but yeah, it just happened. And I was like, you know what, man, something's telling me to do it. So
100%.
And ever since then, man, I've been writing. It's like water coming out. And sometimes, like, I can't stop hearing the beat.
Yeah.
Can't, you know, the words don't stop. I just let it go. I mean, I've been writing like crazy.
So how does that make you feel? Like, and this is maybe to talk to those people, everybody that said, you know, come on, let's do this. Come on, when are you coming out with new music? Which means they love what you do. Like, how does that make you feel?
Man, like a champ.
Yeah.
You know?
The champ is here.
That's it. Like a champ. And to know that it's touching people and, you know, they're feeling it, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what your intention is to do, is to make people feel good.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me ask you this. Your passion, you know, of course, your family and stuff, but like your music is your passion. Right. Safe to say.
Yes, ma'am.
It's also a gift.
Yes, ma'am.
We all have a gift. What is your purpose through the music?
All right. So my purpose is to tell my story. And I think, you know, a lot of the earlier stuff, a lot of the stuff, you know, that's coming out is more, you know, just a lot of stuff I've been through, a lot of stuff I've, you know, but as I go on, as I keep writing, it just gets more positive. Right?
Yeah.
I get a lot of positive stuff, a lot of positive songs too. And, but yeah, it's just, everything's going in a positive direction.
Yeah.
And, I just want to reach the people. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's something. I know when I get there, I'll find out.
Absolutely. You're touching the people through your music. You're telling them your story.
Right.
And what's so dope about that is people are going to relate. They're going to resonate with that, because if you're telling your truth,
right,
pretty sure there's other people who have similar situations.
Right.
You and I just learned we're like related. We probably like our distant cousins or sis, that's my bro. You know, you never know. And that's, I think, is so beautiful, because the world needs positivity. There's so much negative.
And there is,
so much negativity going on out there. Right now, 50 years of hip hop. Yeah. We're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. What does that mean to you? Because we're both in an industry where hip-hop changed my life for sure, and I'm sure it is for you. In celebration of hip-hop 50 years, we're both in this business. You know, how does that make you feel?
We're dug in.
Yeah.
You know, the trenches are deep, and we riding.
Yeah.
You know, not going anywhere. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Solidified.
I know that's right. Certified hustlers in the building.
In the building, baby.
I know that's right. I know you've got some new music. New visuals. You talk about your videos. They did, you know, a lot of good numbers on YouTube. What's the next big thing for you?
Whatever comes next, you know, I mean, you can't really plan out the big thing. You know what I'm saying? You just got to work towards it. And I'm just going to keep working toward it, doing the legwork. Yeah. Meeting with people like you. Hopefully everybody's as cool as you. Yeah. And,
I can't guarantee that. I'm just saying. Got to toot my own horn. Beep, beep.
That's right. Yes, indeed. Rightfully so. But, yeah.
Just continue to work and stay consistent.
Stay consistent, stay focused, stay self-driven, self-motivated.
Yeah.
you know, and remind myself why I'm doing this.
Yeah. We need more people like you in the world. I'm just going to say that.
Thank you. I appreciate
you know, you have a very positive energy, positive attitude. And I absolutely resonate with that because I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And I love when I meet like-minded people.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'm like, why can't we have a world full of us?
That's right.
You know, but obviously in different colors, shapes, and sizes,
right.
you know, but just have the personality and stuff like that.
You gotta have the yang.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the music business, hip hop predominantly for just a moment. You know, a lot of artists today, rappers, unfortunately, are either getting incarcerated, losing their lives to the streets. You know, you're in this business. You're also an artist. How does that make you feel?
Man, I mean, you know, some stuff, I mean, you look at it and it's just like, say, like the Middle East, right?
Yeah.
Like how they've been fighting for thousands and thousands of years.
That's right.
That's what they know.
Yeah.
And in some places, unfortunately, that's what it is.
It's a great analogy.
You know, and in some places, that's what it is. And for the most part, man, it's probably survival.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Survival of the fittest.
And it sucks for, you know, talent to anybody.
Yeah.
You know, anybody for that matter, to go through that route, their family.
Yeah.
And, you know, I wish it wasn't happening, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, it's cycles, right? Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's not. You
right.
know, it'll get better. Maybe things will just get better. You know?
Yeah.
Just stay positive and hopefully so, and saying a prayer for all those cities and, you know, all those folks, man.
Yeah. We just have to continue to be a blessing to people, because one thing I've learned in my journey is that we don't get our blessing from no man. We get our blessings from God.
That's great.
And he sees that. So when we out here touching the people and spreading that positivity and love, God will bless you for that.
Right.
You know, and that's why things are great for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You know,
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
spreading that love and positivity, taking care of your family,
Yes, ma'am.
taking care of yourself.
Yes,
you know, you're doing good out here.
Thank you very much.
How did you meet Dub G?
Oh,
Big House.
But a buddy of mine, Eclipse, introduced me to him, and he did some graphics for me back in the day. And actually, when I got back in, I was talking to Heartbeats. And I was like, man, okay, so what lane do I need to take this, that, da. And he was like, bro, just call my marketing manager. And I said, all right. I said, what's his name, man? Give me his number. And he said, Big House. Anyway, and when I called him, I knew the voice sounded familiar, right? And I was like, damn, because it'd been a minute. And I was like, Big House. I said, that sounded like Dub G. And then I pulled up over at the studio over there, man. Sure enough, man. So it was like, man, it was like,
Right. Look at God.
Yeah.
He brought y'all together. That's dope.
Yeah, and that dude's for real with it, man.
Man.
That's a good dude.
He is. Let's give him his flowers real quick. Shout out to DJ Big House, Dub G. Man, what a solid individual. We've been working together since before I moved to Atlanta, which I moved here in 2013, and he's always done good business.
That's look, if people would just do good business, everybody make money.
He's so easy to work with. Like, I just got to say this real quick. You know, I do PR work as well, where I do articles and blogging and all that stuff. And I'll tell you, some of these clients are really a pain in the butt to work with.
Oh, I bet.
Dub G is like a breath of fresh air.
That's it.
And he always brings me clients that are like a breath of fresh air, like yourself.
Thank you. But
You know?
he's solid, man. He's solid. Him, Heartbeats, you know, Kataz, Big Boy.
Yeah.
I got a good group with me, man.
It sounds like you have a solid team around you.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is important, because we absolutely cannot do this ourselves.
That's it. And I was trying to do it, like, say, back in, you know, up to 14, 15, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just, you know how it is, man.
I
You try to do
agree.
too much, and, I can do it myself, and you know.
Yeah, I've been there.
I got pretty, you know, I got pretty far, but like I said, whatever happened, knocked me back, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like that period of time, you know, my music wouldn't be what it is. Sometimes I think I had to go through that to get where I'm at.
Absolutely.
Musically.
I agree.
It's crazy.
We do have to go through certain things in life to set us up for where we're at now, because we appreciate everything more when we go through trials and tribulations and struggles. We can't skip none of that stuff.
And then at the time, you know, You know, I don't know how I did, but I always kept in mind, you know, okay, God, all right, let's go. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I always kept that in mind, and I always, you know, kept my head up, and most of it was self-inflicted, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But,
I already know.
it,
Like my OG Bigger Rankin says, stop pointing the finger and start pointing the thumb.
that's it, man. You know, take
Take
don't blame other
accountability.
people for your mess ups, man.
Take
Come on,
accountability.
man. Take accountability. Have some integrity, people. Be a man, be a woman. You know, I can't stand somebody that, oh no, no, man, come on.
Stop making excuses and figure it out.
Take your leg, you know.
Absolutely. We are in 2023, you guys. Like, we're in 2023. We can do whatever we want. And we live in America. We're spoiled here.
Very.
We are spoiled. So anybody that's out here in 2023 living in America making excuses, I don't feel for you. I understand we all go through stuff.
Right.
We go through bad stuff. Figure it out.
That's it.
You know how many artists sit across from me and tell me that they were homeless at one point in time?
That's it, man.
But they're now here with me?
Find a way.
Find a way.
That's it. You know, I tell my wife this all the time. You know, my wife, God bless her, man. She stresses, you know, I don't know why.
She's a woman.
I know.
She's a woman.
I know, but I
Shout
don't
out
like
to you, love, because I feel your pain.
I don't see her like that. I don't like seeing her like that.
Of course.
But, you know, I always tell her, you know, let's think about solutions instead of the problem.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's get our mind off the issue and let's think about how we're going to fix it instead
Right.
of worrying about it.
You know what it is?
That's it.
And I'm going to speak on behalf of women. One, we're nurturing because we're women and we bear children.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Shout
our
out to the
role.
women. Shout out to the women, man. I think sometime, you know, through time, it was watered down. Like, y'all used to be very, very praised, you know.
Yeah.
It was just, to me, y'all are still goddesses, man.
Absolutely.
Y'all
we give life.
provide life.
We
Provide
have
life.
a whole human being that grows inside of us, you know, like
Yes, ma'am.
nobody can ever top that.
Yes, ma'am.
But one thing that us women, I think that we go through at some point in our life, because I've absolutely been there, and it took me a while to admit to it, is we overthink everything. We overanalyze everything.
Right.
We'll make a molehill out of what was that?
Out of a molehill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll make a mountain out of a molehill. Like, we'll take and sometimes, like, I'll have anxiety. Like, I'll lay in bed at night and my mind will be racing and I can't fall asleep.
Right. I'm saying.
Man, like, that's the biggest thing that I've been guilty of, and I've had to learn to overcome that.
That's it.
Because no matter how much you stress about something, it's going to happen regardless.
If it's out of your control,
Right.
you can't do nothing about it. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
It was hard to do it first, man, but once you do it, man, it's like a load of bricks. Off.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are some of the things, you know, like we can expect? We're still early on 2023. What are some of the things that we can expect to see from Shayne Kobayne throughout the rest of this year?
Okay, like I said, Shadows to Light will be dropping in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I'm going to start to put together, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. 2 new videos with Shadows to Light, the video for the self-titled track, Shadows to Light,
Yeah.
and Get 'em Daddy.
I like that title.
Yeah.
Get 'em Daddy.
My little girls on there.
That's so cute. Aww.
But we'll have a video for that, and then after that, start shooting videos for my second mixtape and get Mind and Heartbeat stuff done, and you know, let that fly. Let out the other mixtape, man. I'm trying to release as much as I can this year.
That's what you have to do. We are absolutely in an era where artists on an independent level need to be releasing very consistently.
Shout out to Astro Clown on our media for the visuals. Good job, gentlemen.
That's who's shooting all your videos for you?
Astro Clown shooting them. Yes, ma'am.
Big, you know, you have to have a dope videographer. You have to have a dope engineer.
Right.
Or, you know, you might have a couple you work with.
Mm-hmm.
They are major key players that I don't think get enough credit.
Right,
your
right.
engineer
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your videographer.
Gotta have it.
And your producers, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's collective. Without you all of you guys need each other, right?
That is correct.
Without an artist, the producer, it's like, who are they making beats for? Maybe some film and stuff like
Right.
that. But majority of those beats are going to artists.
That's it.
But as an artist, you need that beat maker to make you some, you know, and then you need that engineer to work their magic.
That's it.
Then you need that videographer to bring it to life for you. So
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
like, it's a team effort.
Yes, ma'am. It is. Nothing but team effort. And, you know, the people that record me, like I said, Kataz and, you know, Heartbeats, man, they got great sound.
Yeah.
Great sound.
Listen, I've only heard one of your songs and it sounded really good. Like, I'm big on quality.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
crispness, because you as an artist can deliver great music, but if you have an engineer that doesn't know how to mix and master, it's like,
We might be from Mississippi, but we're very professional. And hey, man, the stereotype on Mississippi, we're good down there. All good.
Let's talk about that just for a minute. You know, in your area, what are some of the things that, you know, you and your family enjoy doing outside of music?
Okay, well, sports, you know, I'm raising athletes.
Yeah.
You know, I was an athlete. So let me start with my 8-year-old. Travel softball, gymnastics, dance, competition dance. She has a recital Saturday.
Wow.
And
Good luck to her.
Yeah, travel softball, cheerleading. I don't know. I might have said one of those twice. And then my son, he, you know, baseball year round.
Yeah.
And, you know, my daughter, she, you know, she's playing softball. So, but outside of that, like say last summer we went, you know, we took a 7-day cruise. You know, we went to Jamaica, Cayman Islands,
Nice.
Cozumel. And straight after that, my son, you know, he had a World Series, so we went to Tennessee, went to the mountains too, and all that. Had a good little vacation last summer. We just like to get out and enjoy life, man.
You have to.
You know?
That because
Make memories, make good memories.
you have to. The only guarantee that we have in life is that we're going to die.
That's it.
That's the only guarantee. Nothing else is guaranteed.
Well, you got to pay taxes.
Well, yeah. Some people don't know. They be evading it. Then they end up going to jail. But you have to enjoy life. And I just wanted to ask that because it's so important that you make time
Yes, ma'am.
for you
ma'am.
to go do the things you want. You have to get away from the hustle and bustle sometimes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Kick back, relax, you know.
Yeah.
Spend time with the children and the
Yeah.
wifey, you know, the family, you know, and
They're going to remember that.
yeah, make memories, man. That's
Yeah.
what we do with my wife, man. Shout out to her, man. She's real good at making sure those children have the best birthdays, have, you know, the best Valentine's,
Yeah.
best Christmas, you know, whatever. She's
That is,
solid.
sounds like she's an amazing wife
Yes.
and an amazing
Yes.
mother and just an amazing woman all the way
Strong,
around.
man. Strong,
I'm
strong,
here
strong.
for it.
That's it. She raises them. She raises them. You know, while I'm gone. You know, shout out to my mom and dad. They help. You know, with the caravan and around
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But yeah, all of them make straight A's, man.
That is amazing. You and your wife have done an amazing job.
I think my wife just scared them. Straight.
That's so funny. My son will tell you, growing up, my mom just had to give me that look.
That's it.
And it
That's
never
what
went
my
no
son said.
further than that. That look.
Hey, that's it.
That look. You know, a woman knows that look that as a mother.
And y'all got to be tough, like you said.
Yeah.
You're a single mom. Y'all got to be tough.
You have to show that tough love.
Especially when you're raising a man.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Shout out to you, man. Good job.
Appreciate it. Boom. Thank you.
No problem.
Where would you want to go, like, ultimately, if you could write your future within this music, where would you see yourself going with your music?
Number one.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't? You
I know that's right.
That's the goal, right? And just, you know, once it comes, it's already happened. But once it comes, you know, I'll have my house paid for, have everything paid for, and then just relax, live
Yeah.
off compounding interest, make a couple of investments.
I know that's right.
Yeah. Things are
Period.
good. Everything's gonna be good, man. Like I said, it already happened, but it's about to take shape.
Yeah. That is amazing. Absolutely. It's already written.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
It's already written. So I know that you work. I know that you do music. You have a family. So you don't probably have a lot of extra time. Outside of that, is there other business ventures that you're interested in pursuing?
Man, yes.
Let's
Check
talk
this out.
about it.
Check this out. Check this out. All right.
I can tell he's excited.
You're gonna laugh, but this is a for sure thing. All right. Shayne's sensational party floats, right? Like the big slides. the big
Yeah.
jumpers and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Somebody has a birthday every day.
100%.
Somebody has a birthday every day. They don't have enough jumpies. They don't have enough slides. You know, and yeah, I've already ran the numbers on it, man. And the prices I'm getting at, I got a nice little connection. Shout out to my guy in Lafayette. And yeah, man, about to get the ball rolling. Probably.
That's amazing. It sounds like it's a business that you invest in and that it's going to continue just to make you business. And you might have minor upkeep here and there.
Yeah, but not.
But for the most part, it's
Catch
like,
it.
yeah, it's residual income.
Yes,
Boom.
ma'am. Yes,
You
ma'am.
have to have that passive income. When you're sleeping, money's coming in.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
And it's funny because in my neighborhood, a couple houses down, they have kids, and I would say 2-3 times a year they rent one of those big things that it's in the
Right.
yard, and they have their little, hoorahs or
Right.
whatever. That's a great business idea.
Yeah. And I thought about it when I was at work a couple of years ago. But yeah, man, I was thinking, I was like, well, shit, everybody has a birthday.
Absolutely.
Every day. Somebody has
Facts.
a birthday every day. and there's not enough floats and slides to go around.
Absolutely. No, I agree. And I mean, and it could be even just for family gatherings,
Right.
family reunions for the kids. They got to entertain them. That's a great idea.
Yes, man. We're going to make some money off of it.
I know that's right. Before we get up out of here, tell everybody one more time about the current single, where it's available, where they can go download it, stream it, share it, all that good stuff.
Certified Hustlers out now on all major platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Like I said, all major streaming, downloading, purchasing platforms. It's on there. TikTok, my mixtapes. Just check it out. Look it up. Shayne Kobayne, SHAYNE KOBAYNE. Certified Hustler. It's legit, man. Wait till y'all hear this new stuff, though, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's serious.
Can't wait.
It's serious.
I can tell you're excited.
Yeah.
I love it. I love to see the energy behind it because it lets me know that you're absolutely doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Always.
Tell everybody your social platforms, everywhere they can follow you at.
Okay, Instagram is at Shayne Kobayne. Facebook, Shayne Kobayne. Twitter at Shayne Kobayne. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter. Okay, yeah.
And I love that you're consistent with your socials.
And I also have a Linktree.
Okay.
Linktree is at the bottom of the so the video, you can find my Linktree link on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that connects you to all of my social media.
Everything.
Yes,
Them
ma'am.
link trees are amazing.
Everything. Shout out to Dub G.
Shout out to Dub Jizzle.
That's it, man.
Dub Jizzle in the building.
Consolidated it.
Nah, he did the right thing, most
did.
definitely.
Yes, he did.
I know you got a lot of people that support you, your family, your friends, your fans, probably people you work with. Who do you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out to my mom, my dad, my wife, Tanya, Braxton, Fallon, London. Love y'all. My father-in-law, man, he just recently had his foot cut off, man, but he's handling it like a champ.
Wow.
He's really showing a lot of strength, man. I'm proud of him, man.
Amazing.
Shout out to you, Mr. Jim, and my mother-in-law, and just everybody who's always been there, to support. Shout out to Kataz. I've already shouted out to Big Boy Fresh, Heartbeats, Dub G, Big House, Astro Clown. Just everybody. John Wayne, man, my boy John Wayne. I tried to get him to come with me, but he had stuff he had going on. But he'll be with me wherever I go next time.
That's right.
And shout out to John Wayne. And y'all check it out. Look him up. SoundCloud, wherever, man. He's on all platforms too, YouTube. But I guess that just the people who've been there since day one, man. The people that always been around and always shown support, shown love, and always genuine with it, and just stayed real, stayed down, no matter what the case was.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Shout out to yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to me, and we're about to make this happen, man. I feel real good about it. Everybody feels good about it. I think we're gonna make some noise.
I know that. No, you don't think you know.
I do know.
Where that? He making noise.
I tell my son to be humble. I tell my children to be humble all the time. But yeah, I know it's gonna happen.
Period.
We're gonna make it happen. I was trying to be humble.
Sometimes you gotta pop your ish,
right,
you
that's
know what
right.
I'm saying?
That's
Because
right.
you work hard for it.
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
You
I
deserve
do.
it.
Yes, ma'am, I
You
do.
deserve it all.
Yes, ma'am.
Last but not least, we are live. Industry's Most Wanted. Shayne Kobayne in the building.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let everybody know what makes you the industry's most wanted.
I'm more focused than anybody. I know I can outwork anybody. My lyrics are second to none. Vocabulary, rhyme schemes. Like I said, I think it's just a whole new sound.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. That's what a lot of people are saying. It's a whole new sound, and sometimes it's fast like Twister. Sometimes it's kickback grooving. I got love songs. I got club songs for the women. I got life songs. I got street songs. I got whatever, man. I'm well diverse and well-rounded, man. It's not just about one subject with me.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to it, man. Y'all get to know me, because it's all a walk of my life. This is my journey, and welcome aboard, because I know y'all gonna listen. Once you start, you won't stop. Just check it out, man. I'm telling you, man. Just check it out.
And if you don't, y'all are missing out.
Yes,
You're lost.
It'll come back on you some way, somehow.
Straight like that. Man, it was such a pleasure. I feel like we bro and sis now.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it was like that whenever we sat down, man. I don't know, but that's cool, man. I'm glad it worked out like that.
Absolutely.
Always good when it works out like that.
Facts, man. Give me some more love.
Yes,
Boom. Appreciate you being here, but y'all, we up out of here.
All right. Y'all be good. Industry's most wanted, Shayne Kobayne.
Period.
The God, but the devil's inside me, looking for light, but the shadows they guide me. Full clip, motherfucker, don't cry me. R.I.P. man, one of the realest around me. Certified hustler.